Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir Cypher here, and this is going to be the third mission of Let's Play Company of Heroes.
The airborne landings were scattered all across their drop zones. Units were separated. It was chaos. It took some men 3 days to find their outfits, and some were never found. But even so, they took the Germans completely by surprise and secured all roads to the beaches. Their next objective was the crossroad town of Carentan that linked Omaha and Utah beaches.
To prevent the Axis from driving a wedge between the Allied beachheads, the town of Carentan must be captured. We will approach from the north and move into the center of town. The church is our first objective. Once we take the church, it'll serve as our field HQ. Now, we expect the 6th Fallschirmjäger Regiment to fanatically defend the town square. When we secure the square, Carentan will be under our control.
So, like a lot of the set pieces in this game, this is the first time that the town of Carentan has been in media. There's a whole episode of Band of Brothers, the TV series, that is also covers this exact same event.
I'm telling you, Yankees and Cubs, Game 1, 38 World Series, Lefty Gomez was the winning pitcher.
Hey, Lewis, aren't you a lefty too?
So who do you think it was?
Yeah, I don't know. Roughing, maybe?
Oh, great. I love a man with conviction.
Well, hell, I don't know. My kid brother would, though. He's a damn baseball encyclopedia.
I guess being dull runs in the family.
Ain't that right?
All right, pipe down and spread out. And keep your eyes open, people. We're entering enemy territory.
Covering! Ambush! Take cover!
The cafe!
MG-42, second floor!
So, since we know where that... Oh, you idiots, get over here. Because we know where that machine gun's pointing, sneak up to it from this side, throw a satchel charge into the window.
Enemy unit down.
Pick up
Sarge,
this machine
tell
gun
HQ
that just
the
got
road
dropped.
to Carentan is open, and we're proceeding into town.
Let's do it. Double time, Airborne. Up 2, let's go.
Okay, the church is our objective. If our intel is right, there's going to be crowd MGs defending it. We can expect some pretty heavy fire coming from these locations. Use satchel charges or heavy weapons to blow these buildings. Let's use the buildings to cover our advance and try to flank the Germans. Understood? Once we have eliminated all resistance and occupied the church, we can establish a field barracks. This will allow us to call in reinforcements. Remember, keep moving, and let's take that church as fast as possible.
So, we're still using airborne in this mission, but we've lost the ability to reinforce them in the field. So, we can't get any more troops until we take that, church. So we kind of want to be a little bit careful. And basically what careful means is throw satchel charges in every building you can possibly find. So throw a satchel charge in there. At the same time, I'm going to run in there with these guys and these guys. And these guys throw a satchel charge in that building, and I can have these guys throw a satchel charge in this building. these guys come over to flank.
We're being hit by God's eagle! Very high!
At the same time, I'm gonna go have these guys throw another satchel charge into this building.
Eagle's here!
And once all the buildings are destroyed, basically just have to sit here and wait for my airborne to kill all these guys outright. Also pick up this Panzerschreck that one of them thankfully dropped. The Panzerschreck is like the German version of the bazooka. It actually is the German version of the bazooka. The Germans captured prototypes of our bazookas in North Africa. They were like, oh, that's pretty good, but we should make it bigger and cooler. So that's what the Panzerschreck is. It's like they took our own thing and they made it better. So
Stay low.
that's that.
Airborne. Eyes on me.
So I'm gonna come through here and pick up yet another Panzerschreck that somebody left in the graveyard.
Contact.
I'm gonna throw a grenade onto this machine gun.
Flank that position. Go. Stay low.
If anybody's wondered the difference between grenades and satchel charges, besides the obvious that the satchel charge makes a lot bigger boom, is that grenades only take, they cost less munitions and they only take 1 second to blow up, whereas satchel charges take 5 seconds. So if you're playing against another person, it's gonna be very obvious. Like they're gonna know that there's a satchel charge coming because they can see the timer just like you can,
Enemy unit
and they're
down.
probably not gonna sit there for the 5 seconds for the 5 seconds it takes for the satchel charge to blow up. So okay, so my guy's got pinned there. So that means his machine gun's shooting out of this window. So I'm gonna run these guys up, and I'm gonna throw a satchel charge in this other window. That's actually unless you have tanks and stuff, that's normally how you deal with machine guns, is you flank them, because they can only cover one area at a time. So either one window or one area on like a tripod or a tripod. They can't. They're not like a 360-degree turret. They have an arc of fire.
Stay low. We're pulling out.
So even though it's, I guess, kind of shitty in real life, if you send one squad into the range of a machine gun and it starts shooting at them, then you can look another squad around to the side and take it out. So we have to just cover this whole area
Enemy
before
unit
they'll let
down.
us say we cleared the church. So everybody's dead now, besides us.
Airborne, stand by. Into the building. Take that church. Garrison this church on the double.
So to turn a building into a field barracks, you garrison it,
Establish a field barracks.
which I just did. You just click on troops and tell them to go inside. And then you turn it into a field barracks, which it costs resource. Well, it doesn't right now, but in a multiplayer game, it costs resources, and you can do it to any building. It doesn't have to be a church. I could have put a field barracks in like that house, but you generally want a pretty solid building so it doesn't get destroyed. And basically, it makes it so you can build troops from it and you can reinforce troops from it, which is good because we have all these half-dead squads that need some
Reinforcement underway.
Some reinforcing.
Field barracks established. Additional infantry support available.
We'll have him back to full strength in no time.
Hope Jerry don't mind us dropping in. We're out of here.
Elements of the 6th Fallschirmjäger Regiment have set up a strong point here at the center of Carentan. Our job is to clear them out of there and capture the town hall. The Germans will be expecting us, so count on the main road being defended and fortified. Might be worth probing their flanks for another way in. We'll need reinforcements before we make our push. Our supply is pretty limited now. We can improve it by securing the strategic points around the church. Good luck.
So we basically have 3 options for assaulting this town hall. We can go up the front way, which is pretty brutal. We can come around, hook around this side, which is pretty good choice. And you can blow through these walls with satchel charges. But this whole area is just filled with machine guns and snipers, so it's actually worse going this way than if you
Sniper
just went through the
reporting for
front door.
The sniper's gonna need good sight lines. Get him into the church or any tall building.
Who believes in the boogeyman?
So, just a fun fact, one of the best things for Company of Heroes is the voice acting and the audio. I put a sniper in the bell tower. And you'll see once I get another one, but the voice actor for who does the sniper in Company of Heroes is the same guy who did Garrus in Mass Effect. And so, I always like using snipers for that reason. The reason I'm building snipers is because there's a side objective, which is to kill 30 people with snipers.
Enemy unit.
All clear. Ceasefire. Excellent work, men.
Mortar crew.
So, just from this building, we
Hang
can build
back and keep that
airborne,
mortar out of direct fire.
we can build heavy machine guns, mortars, and snipers. Now, it's not really a point in building heavy machine guns, because if we wanted some, we could just pick them up. And I'm building a mortar because I don't really have a choice, because I kind of have to use it because there's so many indirect enemies that we have to fight. But the American machine gun and the American mortar team just aren't as good as the German ones. So the German one shoots farther, does more damage. It's a 60mm mortar as opposed to a I mean, the American mortar is a 60mm mortar. The German one is an 80mm mortar. So it's just bigger. It shoots farther. It does more damage. I think the American one is more accurate technically, but the German one has a bigger explosion, so it doesn't really matter. I gotta pick up this Panzer Shrek. So, because some people get confused, mortars will shoot automatically. If they see anything within their radius, they'll shoot automatically. But, they have an active ability called mortar bombardment. And what that does is while it's active, it shoots faster and more accurately than normal. So, I mean, you can leave mortars alone, and they'll shoot, you know, at enemies, but it does more damage if you, oh my goodness, we're capturing the point. But it does more damage if you tell it specifically where to shoot.
Yes, sir.
But now, speaking of that, we're gonna head around this side of the map.
Breaking engagement.
These guys with cordless rifles.
Listen up, airborne.
Because
Back into it.
Enemy unit down.
we want to flank this central sort of town square area.
Airborne. Make a run for
Jerry
it.
don't mind us. Lay down some mortar fire on that wire to clear the road. Get a satchel charge on that wire.
Now the enemy has a
This road
sniper in
needs to
this
be clear.
building. Understand that.
Eagle, hit the flag moving.
But I should be able to counter sniper with my sniper, so I just took him out there.
Eagle. On me.
Then I'll have these guys
Sniper
head
hit.
over
Got
here.
a bazooka. Ready for battle. Sniper in a bit of a shitstorm there.
So I'm just keeping an eye on the sniper kill count.
Airborne rifles ready.
Enemy unit down.
What do you need?
So I'll keep on moving out over here. So they have a machine gun there. So they should be able to take it out, but we'll see if I can help by dropping some mortar rounds on it.
Sniper reporting.
I think my sniper kind of cleaned up house there.
Oh, we'll take it, all
So,
right. Airborne.
the reason we wanted to come over here
Ready. Sniper
is
on.
because
Airborne.
now... Oh no, stop mortar.
Shot on kill.
Mortar, stop.
Ready for the crowds.
Airborne squad ready to
There's a
go.
couple particularly troublesome buildings
Withdraw.
that,
Airborne. Move out, airborne. Jerry don't mind
I'll
us.
start moving up the center now. That if I come around from this side, I can just essentially just blow up. Because I can throw a satchel charge in there. And since the building doesn't really have any windows on this side, they can't really stop.
Enemy unit down.
Munitions point is here.
So I threw a satchel charge in there, just blew that thing up. And now I can also come and flank this machine gun. it's going to be firing at my guys coming down the main road. So they're shooting at me with his mortar. So I'm going to try and nip that in the bud there. Sort of a, I don't know if it's called a weird thing, but a thing about Company of Heroes, if there's a piece of equipment that requires more than one person to use, like let's say an anti-tank gun or a mortar or something, if there's only one guy left, he'll just automatically die. He's like, ugh, I'm of no more use because I can't crew this thing by myself. So that's a thing that happens. Now I have my guys are pinned down here in the middle of the road, but I'm kind of just having them there as almost like bait. So I'm gonna retreat them if they get, you know, like really fucked up. But my snipers are killing everybody while this is going on. So they're pinned, so they can't do anything. But at the same time, it doesn't seem to really matter. Because my snipers are the ones getting all the kills. Oh shoot! I want to run up here and throw a grenade in there. Crappy grenade throw. So I'm just keep on advancing here. I don't know if I have any guys who can pick up that. There we go. These Panzer Shrek. They have a vehicle. They have a vehicle. Finally, see an enemy vehicle, but it's nothing to be super worried about because I have like all of my guys have at least one. Oh my goodness, mortar team, what are you doing? All of my guys basically have at least one tank weapon. So wasn't too dangerous. So somewhere in all that, I got 30 sniper kills, and when you destroy the Puma, it causes all their guys to retreat. The Puma's that armored car. So that was it for the assault on Carentan. A lot of missions of Company of Heroes are kind of like this, where it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle of just buildings filled with snipers and machine guns, and they can get kind of annoying sometimes because you just feel like you're just clearing this city like one house at a time, but maybe that's the point. But if you use a little tactics, it's not super painful. So that was it for the third mission, so I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.